Hi, I'm Brandon, and I'm back to do another movie series ranking on the tier list here. This time I'm doing the Die Hard series. So let's start with A Good Day to Die Hard. Obviously, that is going to go in the number one spot. It's definitely the best of the bunch. Such a wonderful movie. No, honestly, I can't say that with a straight face. It's going dead last. It's terrible. Honestly, I haven't sat through the whole thing. I'm not even sure I made it like half hour in and I turned it off. It was such complete garbage. Although I might perhaps sit through it again just to do a longer review on it, just for entertaining anyone listening. But it's going to be hard because, yeah, it's a bad movie. Let's see which one next. Well, I think the best is obviously Die Hard. I don't think there's going to be a lot of debate about that. If anyone is that's not their favorite, I would love to know. I would love to know what your favorite is. I would assume if number one's not your favorite, that it would part three would be. I just think a lot of people think that way, but there's nothing wrong with disagreeing with me. By all means, let me know if you have a different opinion. I would love to hear it. And let's see. Now, I'm probably going to go. I really like number two. I know a lot of people hate number two. A lot of people might even put it in the fourth spot or the third spot. I think it's really good. I've watched it a couple times just like in the last couple months. And yeah, I find it really good. Obviously, the bad guy, the head bad guy, is not like Colonel Stewart, is not as cool as Hans Gruber, but he's different and he's cool in his own right. It's still a well done movie. There's a lot of unbelievable stuff that happens in there, but it's not like the first Die Hard is the epitome of logic. But the first one, it's just a better movie. But Die Hard 2, I find really good. It's just really, really entertaining to watch. Now, this one, Live and Let Die, probably have to go number four. It's actually like pretty decent. I remember I saw it in the theater when it came out, and I was kind of expecting to not really like it, and I actually was quite surprised. It's nowhere near as good as the heyday of the first two movies, but it was still pretty decent. Granted, it has been a while. I haven't probably watched it in like years, so maybe I should just give it another shot just to kind of refresh my memory and see how good it actually is. Because I remember it being pretty decent, which I guess leaves one spot for Die Hard with a Vengeance. So I guess I like them in descending order of the years that they came out. Die Hard with a Vengeance was the one I watched most recently. I just watched it a few days ago, and I remember everyone loved it when it came out. There was a lot of people that said it was the second best one, and yeah, it's good. I like it. There's just I don't know. I just have some issues with it. One being that I miss the days when it was John McClane by himself, and it seems like in part three, four, and five, all of a sudden they give him a sidekick. And obviously Samuel L. Jackson was a pretty cool character. He's interesting to watch and everything, but he kind of steals the show from John McClane. It would give him his own movie if he wants. Like he could be a different action star, but now you just have some other guy who's kind of stealing the show and just taking a lot of John McClane's thunder. And now they just have a team up, and like it wasn't that bad. I liked it. The first two was one guy alone. First one, an office building, and then an airport, like fighting against impossible odds against some kind of terrorists. And now he's like teamed up and he's running around New York City. So instead of it being just an isolated, like he's locked in a building, he's like in the wide open in one of the biggest cities in the world. It just had a completely different vibe. And I get they didn't want to do the same thing for every movie, but it it gave it a different feel. And obviously, like part three was originally the screenplay was called Simon Says, and it had nothing to do with Die Hard. But I guess the movie studio just rewrote it and shoehorned in the John McClane and the Die Hard story into it to make it work. And you can kind of tell because, they made it that, oh, this is Hans Gruber's brother is the main villain, which is fine. But it just, it wasn't as good as the first two, I find. But anyways, I'd love to know what everyone else thinks, how your order compares to these. And I would love to know if there's anyone that actually likes A Good Day to Die Hard, because maybe I was too hard on it. I turned it off after 20 minutes because I hated it. But maybe I was just in a bad mood or something. If there's anyone that thinks differently, by all means, let me know. And let me know if there's any other series you want me to cover, and I will try to get to them. And thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone next time.